Hey there, Brian here, and hey, happy to see you. We're live again on Monday Marketing with Brian. So today what we're going to go over is some really cool stuff if you are a small business owner or you run an organization or you're a professional coach, speaker, what have you, you have that personal endeavor, whatever it may be. We're going to talk about an alternative to Google Analytics because as you know, if you've ever been into Google Analytics, it can definitely be overwhelming because there's just so much data in there that can really, yeah, just drive you nuts, right? Okay, so what we're doing here, and one thing that I forgot to do was sign into my chat because I might want to chat with you guys if there's anybody in here. Okie dokie. So why don't we get into it? We only have a half an hour, so I narrowed it down. There's 3 different alternatives to Google Analytics that we're going to discuss today. 2 of them are plugins, and one is a third party that you install a script on your website, and then you view all your analytics in their dashboard on their website. And I'll explain to you why I like 2 of these options. And we actually use 2 of these options all the time. One of them I've tried, and it was very nice. But I like the other alternative, and we're talking about the 2 plugins. And we're going to find that I liked one over the other. So there you go. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so looks like we're getting going here. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to talk right and here. Okay, so the first alternative to Google Analytics we're going to talk about is this right here, AnalyticsWP. Now, what AnalyticsWP is, it's a plugin that I didn't find a free version of this. I could have swore there was a free version, but apparently there's not. If there is, let me know. I just couldn't find it. But this plugin here is it's a simple, accurate plugin that tracks, and it's really good at tracking that analytical data for you. But the best part of this plugin, and really all of them that we're going to talk about, is the fact that they focus on privacy, meaning that it records the journeys for page views, traffic sources, and they all are pretty good about not affecting your page speed. But what's really cool about these plugins is that they are all GDPR compliant. So a lot of those browsers will not block this script from running. So you're going to get some pretty good data. Will that be the case forever? Doubt it, but we'll see. But for right now, this gives you really great insights on your data through these plugins, which is awesome. And like I said, it really, honestly, doesn't affect your page speed. Very, very negligible on your page speed. But the best part of it is, like I said, they're GDPR compliant. And that is pretty darn cool. Now, this plugin here, I've tried it, but I like this next plugin we're going to look at better. Do they do the same thing? Yes, they absolutely do. I think one does it a little better in a way, but the presentation, so the user, the UI, the UX, the user experience. So when you log into your dashboard on your website, I think it does a little better job. So let's take a look at that. What I'm talking about now, right here. Okay, so this one here is pretty awesome, and here's another reason why this one here, which is independent analytics. Independent analytics beats the other one out because it offers a free version. And the free version is amazing. And for most people, the free version is probably going to be all that you need, which is cool because you don't have to pay for it. You know, it's going to give you that analytical data, those data points that most people want to see, all for free. But they do have a paid version, which obviously gives you more data for that. And what am I talking about? So let's look at it right here. So this here is another privacy-focused analytical tool that installs right on your website. So it's that plugin. So it's a WordPress plugin. So you install it, activate it, and pretty much right out of the box, that sucker's working for you, which is a darn amazing. Okay, so you know, and it offers those essential metrics such as your traffic sources, page views, geographical data. So where in the world are they coming to your website from? That's some really good information. But you know, and it also gives you those device reports, meaning what type of a device are they visiting you on? Desktop, tablet, or mobile, you know, their phone. You know, that stuff's pretty cool. And once again, this is GDPR or GDPR compliant and without any cookie pop-ups. So therefore, you know, like all these browsers today, even Chrome, starting to block out these trackers, you know, because nobody wants their information tracked. And what, like Google Analytics, you know, they track people's personal data. Therefore, you know, those browsers like Brave, DuckDuckGo, they're cutting you right out of that sucker because of that one thing. They're collecting personal data. These tools do not do that. The only thing that it's tracking is, did you visit our website using your mobile phone? Were you on a tablet or on a desktop? I think that's pretty cool. Now, when you go into the pro version of this one, like I said, this is one of my favorites right here. It's going to give you campaign tracking, so you can create campaigns, so you can create those UTMs, and it'll track that for you so that you can see just how well your campaign is working. That's pretty awesome. But it also gives you real-time analytics, so you can log onto your website, go to this independent analytics, and go right into the dashboard, and you can see in real time who's on your site, where are they visiting, that kind of stuff. Very cool stuff. And then it also gives you e-commerce insights as well. So it's pretty cool. So this one here, I see that it's really starting to pick up steam. So it's already over 60,000 websites are currently using this sucker. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's talk about one more. Now this one here is a little different. This one here is you're going to install a script, kind of like you would install a Google Analytics or Facebook Pixel or whatever. You put a script in your head section, and then it does its magic on their website. So it's off of your website onto their website. And what is that? It's called Plausible. Been playing with this for about a week, and we're actually gonna log into this dashboard and take a look at it because I really do like this. So what Plausible is, it's like I said, it's a script. So it's off-site monitoring, meaning you're gonna monitor your analytics like you would a Google Analytics. You would log into Google Analytics and look at your dashboard. Same thing with Plausible Analytics. But Plausible Analytics, you know, it's not when you log into it, you're not going to be overwhelmed. You're not, you know, you're going to be able to get the information that you're looking for very easily, and we'll take a look at it just so you can see what I'm talking about. I really like this. Now, this has only got a paid version. However, we're going to look at the pricing structure, and it's really not that much money to get all this information. And you ask yourself, well, why is Plausible costing me money, but Google Analytics is free. Well, that's true. Just think about that for a second, though. How is Google Analytics free? Well, because they're collecting personal data, and then they're selling that personal data. So that's how they're making their money. They're making their money off of you using your personal data. You know, a lot of these companies, that's what they do. You know, they collect your personal data and then they're selling it off, making tons of money off of you, the consumer. Now with Plausible, they don't do that. So how do they make money? Well, they charge you to use their service. And like I said, it's very minimal. So, and we're going to look at that. But if you look here, you know, once again, it's privacy focused. So it is designed with simplicity, you know, and speed in mind. So with just that little script and nothing running in the back end of your website, it doesn't affect your page speed like at all. I mean, it's very cool. You know, and then once again, we are complying with GDPR and all those privacy laws out there. So once again, a great reason to use this platform for your analytical data. And one really cool thing about this is that it'll actually integrate with Google's Search Console. And you might ask yourself, well, what the heck is the Google Search Console? So the Google Search Console is on the Google side. When someone goes to the Google to Google search, you know, and they're looking for your product, service, what maybe your organization offers, if they're looking for, if you're a motivational speaker, what have you. So they're going to Google and they're typing in the Google search bar. The Google Search Console captures that data, what people are typing into the search to find you, and then where your site came up. So that is what the Google Search Console is. Slightly different than Google Analytics. Google Analytics is capturing the numbers, where the Google Search Console is capturing the queries. So I think that's pretty cool. And then, of course, in the Google Search Console is where you're going to be able to get in there and you're going to be able to see where your just lost my train of thought. Oh, you got to love live streams. Something caught my eye, so I apologize. But in the Google Search Console is where you're going to be able to get in there and make sure all your pages are indexed that needs to be indexed, and you know, your site maps and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Very important tool to see where you're indexed with Google. So that's a good thing. Okay, so we've talked about these 3 lovely little items, which is very cool. And one thing that I forgot to do, and I always forget to do this, because we're trying to grow our channel, right? So what am I going to ask you to do? Yeah, that's right. This right here. Like us, subscribe, and little notification bell. Please hit that sucker. It would be wonderful. Like I said, we're trying to grow our channel because we want to continue to do these cool little live streams and just videos in general. We're going to be pumping out video after video and all that good stuff. You know, there's plenty of guys out there that do this stuff every day as well. And I would love to start mentioning them. I'm going to get their okay to make sure it's okay, obviously. But yeah, there's so many people that I follow, and they do great work, amazing presentations, what they talk about, and one's across the pond, which we probably, you know, anybody that's into the design world and stuff like that, and Elementor and WordPress, you probably know who I'm talking about. But there's another one over that way as well. There's one here in the States. I mean, yeah, there's several that I want to start mentioning. Okay, so one thing too that we want to look at here, and one really cool thing about our live streams are these lower thirds. Yeah, I've been working on these lower thirds like crazy. You know, and this one here, we're talking about our website design and development. Yeah. So pay attention to those lower thirds. They're pretty cool. All right. So let's get on over, and we're going to look at the pricing structures now for each of these platforms. So let's take a look here. So this is the first one we're looking at, and this is the first one we talked about, which is the AnalyticsWP. This is the one that I tried, and I actually kind of liked it, but I liked the independent analytics better. But when we come in here, you can download a free trial. So there you go. So I don't know how I missed that, but you can download a free trial, which is awesome. Give it a try, and that's probably what I did before, and gave it a try. So you're not locked into their pricing. So let's take a look at their pricing. And here we go. You know what? Actually, before we do that, we're going to scroll down just a little bit, and you can barely see it, but right there in the middle, that's kind of what your dashboard looks like. So you can see it's simplistic, and it's very easy to understand when you log in here. You can see there your unique people, total page views, those people coming to your sites, how many pages did they look at, view per person, so that really is very nice, very nice. So I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so let's look at their pricing. So the pricing, you can see here, they're lifetime licenses. So are you going to be paying monthly for this? No. You buy it one time and you've got it. So you can see here, if you have one site, so most people, this is what they're going to be doing. So it's $99, $100 bucks, and you've got this plugin for life, which is pretty awesome. Definitely pretty awesome. And then if you're like an agency and you want to maybe offer this to your clients, anybody, let's say like we host all of our clients and we manage all of our clients. And this would be a great little tool to purchase for you, because you're only going to pay $200 and you have this for a lifetime on unlimited websites. So you'd be able to put this in the back end of your clients' websites and say, we offer you a tool to take a look at this right here. Yeah. I mean, that's not cool. Yeah, love it. Love it. Like I said, the analytics that it gives you is exactly what most people want. Okay. So let's look at this one. So this one here, like I said, this is one of my favorites. And this we actually have on our websites, and we've been running it now for a while, and I love it. And so you can see its dashboard kind of compared to the other. This one here, I just like better just because of the user's experience. When I log in here, it's very easy to look at. It's nice on the eyeballs, and you can see all that data that you want to look at, your visitors, your views, your sessions, and they're labeled kind of like they would be in Google Analytics, which is pretty cool. You can see your bounce rate, your views per session, but you can also go in and if you notice, there's a little toggle stats button, which is pretty cool. And you know what? Here, let me just show you what I'm talking about here. So there is a little toggle stats button. It's right. Fart. I guess I can't do it there. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's do it over here. It's right there. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so it's right there. That toggle stats button, you can actually go in there and you can add more statistics that you want to look at, which is pretty darn cool. Yeah, that's right. And like I said, this one here, they're all GDPR compliant, so you don't need those little cookie consents or anything like that, because they're not collecting any personal data, which is awesome. Yeah, but it's giving you the data points that you want to see as a business owner or what have you. So yeah, it's very cool. All right, so let's take a look at the last one here. And this one here, when I discovered this, I was like, this is pretty freaking awesome. and I got in here and I've been playing with it for a week now, and we're actually going to log in to my account and we'll look at its dashboard real quick as well. So in here, you can see this one here is the one that you're going to go into the head section of your website and you're going to install this script. You know, very simple. If you have a page builder, very easy to do. And a lot of themes out there actually make it easy for you to add something into your head section, like a tracking code and all that stuff. It's very easy to do. So that's all. You're going to install that script into the head section of your website, and then Plausible here on their dashboard and their website is going to start collecting all that data for you so that you can look at it and see what's going on. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. And let's take a look at its pricing. So this is a, you know, you have to pay for it. And if you look here and your website is, you know, we're going to look at the monthly pricing. So if your website is 10,000 or below views, right? You can see here that you've got different pricing points. So in the growth level, which most small businesses are probably going to fall under this right here. And let me silence that. There we go. All right. So, all right. So most small businesses or organizations are going to fall under this $9 a month. And it's going to give you great data points that you can look at. Yeah, I think this is fantastic for the price point. I mean, $10, under $10, well, $9. We'll just round it up to $10. $10 a month, you know, which is not even a Starbucks coffee nowadays. When you look at the price, and you're going to be able to, and you can load up to 10 websites on this. So if you're, let's say you're a business that has multiple websites, you can install this on up to 10 of these suckers and get some great information. So it's pretty cool. You get up to 3 years of data retention. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. If you need more, then you can obviously go up to the business level, and then you can even contact them for their custom level, enterprise level. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. So let's hop over here for a second, and I'm going to get logged into my account so that we can take a look at it and see what the heck it is I'm talking about. And I'm like I am all about this because it really is pretty cool. And like I said, this has been on our website for about a week. So keep that in mind. So don't look at our stats and go, oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Now we're logged into our account. And in here, you're going to see, whoop, my light just went off. That's not good. I think I ran out of juice. Yep. Sorry about that. So I'm not as lit up as I usually am. Okay. So on here, we're going to look at these cool little stats, like unique visitors, total visits, total page views, pages per visit, bounce rate. What's our bounce rate? And then visit duration. That's pretty cool stuff. So it gives you all that juicy information right there. I think that's pretty fantastic. All right. So let me do this. I think I need to go in and check something out here. So excuse my pause in here a little bit. I just need to get in here because I want to make sure that I'm not missing something, you know. Oop, there we go. All right. All right, good deal. Okay, so let's move down the platform here. So this gives us our little chart to get all of our information. We scroll down, we can see top sources here. So top sources are, where are they coming from to get to your website? Are they direct? Are they from Google? Are they from other websites? Pretty cool stuff. And then over here is our top pages. So what pages are they? What's your top pages that are being visited? You know, you can see entry pages, and then you can also see exit pages. I think that's pretty awesome, right? Down here we have locations. So locations are where in the world are these visitors located? So you can see here, shows the world. You can dive down into countries. So you can see we get visited by other countries and everybody gets visited by other countries. You can dive into regions. So basically like states. And then you can even dive down into cities. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so now we move over to devices. So what devices are they visiting on? You know, basically what the first one here is, what kind of a browser? So Chrome, you can see most people visit our website from Chrome, then Safari, Edge, Firefox, and so on. So you can see the top, obviously the top browser is Chrome. Most people use Chrome unless you're on a Mac or something like that. But most people use Chrome. Some people are still on Edge, you know, Microsoft Edge or whatever, you know, but it is what it is. And then you can even see what operating system they're visiting you from. And then you can see here, this is where it dives into, are they visiting you on desktop, mobile, or tablet? Pretty cool stuff. And then we can get down into the funnels, goals. You know, these are really cool things that you can set up within this platform. You do it right from your dashboard, and you can see these are my goals, and you can see how many people land on them. You see the click-through rates and stuff like that. It's pretty darn awesome, if you ask me. Yeah, I think that is really cool. So, all right. So I think that is pretty awesome. And once again, sorry for my light going off. Apparently, I forgot to plug it in. Hey, live. What do you expect? Things are always going to go wrong. It is what it is. All right. So once again, you know, if you guys are new here, you know, we're trying to grow our YouTube channel like everybody else. And we're asking you to just do this one simple little thing, which is just to like, subscribe, and then hit that little notification bell. You know, it really greatly helps us, obviously, you know, because we're trying to grow our YouTube channel to continue to give you great information about marketing. We're not just narrowed down on websites, you know, basically on digital marketing. You know, we are a marketing agency, and we do a lot of other stuff. You know, like a prime example, we do this right here. Social and marketing videography. Yeah, hey, you know, do you have any video that you need produced into something really cool? Hey, send it to us. Are you local to us? We will come to you and do a video shoot. Yeah, we've got all the equipment. You know, everything all the way up to the little drone. Yep, we've got drone footage and everything. So, yep. And then another thing here, which is pretty cool, we do a lot of this. Social media marketing and management. So we do all that for our clients, you know, because, well, they're busy running their own business or organization, and they don't have time, or they don't have the budget to hire someone in-house yet. So they use an agency for it. So we're very happy to be their go-to for that as well. All right, so these half hours go pretty darn quick. So like I said, I always try to keep it within that half hour, not to waste your time. So once again, I really appreciate your time that you came here, watched our video live if you did. And if you're watching this on a rewind, you know, the recorded, then happy to see you here as well. And we're still asking you to, you know, give us that thumbs up on the like, subscribe, and notification bell, because it really is that important. So once again, I know, like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because we're growing our channel. Hey, okay, On that note, I'm going to let y'all go. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or have anything you want us to go over, hit us up in the comments, and we would love to do that. Marketing related, of course. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Do have a great day, and do behave. Bye now.